Right, doing an update video of local news, what's happened around local park and lake. Um, there was a thing that went off. Apparently, there was dead bodies or something. People thought it was human bodies that was found. Apparently, it turned out it was dead bodies, but it was dead bodies of dogs. Um, Apparently, there was 4 dogs in plastic bags found in the lake, and apparently there was another puppy found in a box somewhere else in the lake. But apparently the puppy and the 4 other dogs, when reading it, it said that the dogs were not from the same place. So the 4 dogs was from the same place, and the puppy in a box somewhere they found was from a different place. But they were all dead. Um, but they estimated, oh, I can't remember what it said on there now. What did it say? Was it one of the 4 dogs that was found in a bag? I think they said was 1 year old, and the other 3 adult dogs, I think they said they were 2 years old. I think that's what it said. But I thought they meant in a carrier bag, like, and dumped or something. But they were pretty posh bags to be putting your dead bodies of dogs in. They look like, I don't know, like square plastic fancy bags with little zips on them. Anyways, apparently it said, what I read on the internet, it said that the dogs had chips in them and that the dogs were not put down as stolen. And the dogs, it said in there they looked healthy, but obviously they've got to do a post-mortem. But yeah, God knows what that's about. And dumping a little puppy in a box down there and all, I was shocked to hear about that one. Oh, I don't know what day this happened, because if I were down there and I see them alive, I would have found space and brought them home, or I would have, like, tried to find them better homes, or find the right rescue centre, or keep hold of them, train them up until they find right homes, and fit them in with mine if I had to. And to think, it said on there they were bulldog breeds or something. But you think them dogs get sold on that internet thing for about, I don't know, 1,000 cent to 5 grand in it? And that's even if they got them stupid papers that mean nothing, or whether they ain't. I don't know. It's just very odd. Um, I just can't believe that somebody put their dogs in bags like that. Must have felt bad, because they actually, in the photos I saw, they were pretty posh bags to be putting dead bodies in of your pets, you know. Um, but the person who told me about it, I thought they would been put in plastic bags, not a carrier bag or something. But no, I see the pictures. Cool. Either that or someone was really desperate. But normal people, if you really can't have your dogs for whatever reason, get really desperate, then obviously you'd like take them down a rescue centre. But then there's been some scenarios, maybe whoever dogs they were going back abroad and couldn't get rid of them or find them homes, or the rescue centres were full up. Or our other scenario is, what if somebody, I mean, they're saying that the dogs are healthy, but what if they're ill? You just don't know yet until they do the post-mortem, whatever they call that. Like doing all the tests to find out what it was. Or what if it did say something about, what was it? If it was a prisoner, like someone's going to jail. But then can't see that happening. Because, yeah, no, I can't see that happening. I've known people in the past that have gone to prison, and if they have pets, they love their pets like their kids, and they normally do find somewhere like family or friends to take their pets on when they go in there. So I can't see that being true. Um, God knows, a bit of a mystery, isn't it? But 4 dogs, I can't believe that. So 3 of them were big dogs, and one was younger one. That's crazy. I mean, you can understand if someone was desperate, like one dog or something, but 4 dogs. 4. Not one, 4 of them. That's really crazy. And then God knows about the little puppy that was found in a box. I mean, from what I've heard, that sounds like it weren't even that old at all, like really baby. But, oh, don't know. I'm a bit anyway, that's the update of what I found out. If you go on Google, if you type in Google and type in what happened down Southmere Lake, then it will come up on the thing about the dead bodies of these dogs. Apparently the local birdman, I heard that he found them. Yeah, that's crazy. And trust me, the birdman down there, he's really alright, he is. He does a good job looking after all the birds and the wildlife, all that down there for everyone. Yeah. I can't believe that. 4 dogs. Like, you'd understand I got desperate and one dog, like, but 4? And then a puppy in a box, like... I'm so confused. Very miffed. But like I say, if I'd have found the bloody things, I would have brought them home. I would have done right by them, even though I weren't going to keep them if they were mine. And then I would have rehabilitated, found them proper homes, or find rescue proper centres, and I know where to take them that are... I mean, healthy dogs, if you take them to Dogs Trust, they don't put no healthy animals down, and they really do find them homes. If you take them to other rescue centres like Battersea or places like that, if they're overrun, then yeah, you will see dogs getting put to sleep because they've got no room for them. But, cool, you could have at least tried to take them to the centres first before bumping them off. Like, God, can't believe it. And to think, honestly, we've not had no dead dogs or dog fighting or none of that in like, God, over 20-something years, maybe 30 years, you know. It's been pretty good down there. And to know that we've now got dead dogs turning up down there, it's just like, what are you thinking? Like, if you got desperate, then sort of like ask for help. Ain't no shame in it. God, blimey. Not unless they didn't know. Maybe they wasn't from the UK and had animals. And maybe they didn't know about rescue centres over here or where to take them to. I don't know. Really don't know. I mean, why didn't they just throw them out on the street? And then the dog warden would have found them and people would have reported them. Dog warden would have found the dogs or taken them. Even members of the public have been known to take the dogs in. You know, why not just let them run free in the street and let them take the chance? At least someone would have found them, or the dog warden would have got called, or a member of the public would have took them in their houses. But freaking killing them off. I mean, you think them dogs, saying that they're like that age group, them dogs could have lived to, oh my God, possibly like 13 years old. Or some are really lucky in that sort of size dogs and could live to 17, 18 years. I can't believe that. And then you've killed them at like, what is it? It said 1 year old and the other's like roughly 2 years old. Like, think how many years they could have lived for. 4 dogs. And then to know a puppy and all. That puppy, a small puppy that age. Oh my God, that puppy had the whole life ahead of it. I don't know why they didn't just leave the puppy somewhere to be found. They could have left it outside the local shop or something. I don't get it. If you're desperate, then you know what to do. You don't freaking bum. And to know they got put in some really fancy bags. I mean, I thought plastic. They weren't plastic bags. They were quite posh. So they must have loved their animals to put them in them really nice bags. But, I mean, personally, I've never seen bags like that. But, oh, Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you see me around and you got dogs you want to dump, then freaking ask me. So take it off my hands. I won't be giving you money for your dog. But yeah, take it off your hands and help you. And then I'll do right by it and find it proper home. Another thing, that was another thing that someone come up with. Maybe the owners couldn't afford to feed their dogs because the prices have gone up on the dog food. But then I thought, how can that? Wait, stop it. I thought, how can that be true? When you think about it, even the cheap bags, what, one of those, a big bag for like, what is it, under 20 quid? I mean, that'd feed 4 dogs for a while. And even if they just fed it on complete biscuits. I mean, they could have even gone busking out on the streets and begged. If they didn't have the money, I don't know. Just miffed. Really miffed. Anyways, I'm hoping that they're going to put more information up about it after they do the that post-mortem thing, and find out more about whose dogs they were, because they had chips in them. And I'm not being rude, but they're not down as being lost or stolen or anything. So, I mean, what were they thinking? Your dogs are chipped, and you've gone and done that to them. I can't emphasise it. Oh my God, it's like they're going to trace you back out there, who's ever dog slayers are, because they're chipped. Oh my gosh. Anyways, well, hopefully they put something up more about it, but other than that, I mean, yeah, I'm off out of here for now, but if I read anything more, then I'll do another video. But 4 dogs, and then a puppy and all, like, in a little box, like, what? What's the world coming to? That's bad. I ain't happy about that. I think that's quite disgusting. Oh, anyways, what, I'm out of here.